there have a two-tier assumption that asylum seekers will have an automatic right to have accommodation and their basic living needs met. And it's an interesting fact that when you go to the UK government website on asylum support contracts and the safeguarding framework that they've provided there, it's online, your audience can go and look it up. There is no reference whatsoever in the safeguarding framework to the safeguarding of persons such as the local residents of Epping. They don't factor because they don't count as vulnerable.
The sense of injustice that surrounds this issue is really palpable. I've been to a few of these protests in a journalistic capacity, talking to people reporting, and that sense in which we have so many people in the country who are really struggling, and yet you've got people who arrived yesterday staying in these hotels. Epping is, I think, in a way, is a little bit of a misnomer because it's actually quite a prosperous area, kind of the sort of old, East End working class done good. But we know that the issue of illegal migration, of housing asylum seekers, has been borne disproportionately by some incredibly impoverished places in the United Kingdom, places which have a lot of problems, places in which there are already scarce housing and resources and not a lot of prospects. And we also know that if you look at the analysis of last summer's horrific unrest, a key predictor for some of that horrendous violence that we saw was places that were kind of disproportionately bearing the brunt of the illegal migration issue.